Hey guys, Nolar here, back with another JP Dokkan video. And this time I'm pre-recording this at work and I'm just doing post commentary here. I'm taking an all Gogeta team versus the super stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. So yeah, showing off my tech Gogeta there. I'm working on links, he's not done yet. Ant Gogeta's done, no equipment though. SGR Gogeta's done, full equips. He has no equips either, all done. Physical LR, mostly, yeah, equips and all that, but yeah. All other than that, yeah, we're just gonna try to run as many Gogetas as possible. So the idea is one tech LR plus the physical LR third year, and then into Gogeta with the tech LR. And so yeah, I know that the second stage has 5 units, so I'm gonna be using a Whis for sure. Here I was debating if I'm gonna use it or not. It all depends on the setup, and this setup is actually pretty good because we're gonna be using into Gogeta with some rainbow orbs up front to get some dodges, hopefully, and then throw off the Super Saiyan 4, so if there's any supers on the back end we'll be okay. But here I was just like, all right, the main goal is to get rid of okay, I'm gonna lower attack on Shisami, and then Frieza is the next target to really die, right? So wanted in Gogeta to make sure he hits Shisami here to debuff him, and then on the second time we want to make sure Frieza goes down. So yeah, there we go. The dodge is kicked in. We'll get rid of Sorbet here, and that will be okay. What do we have left? Yeah, so after this, we're just going to straight up wail on Frieza and hopefully get him down enough. Okay, so double supers by Gogeta is always welcomed. And actually that's welcomed by all the Gogetas because they're all super effective. Well, once they turn to their respective Gogeta forms. But yeah, so I wanted to have one tech LR with him. The other one's on the coming back. So the one I have, mine, rainbowed. Here I was debating, what am I going to do? I know the strength LR's got to go on the back end, right? Because he needs to start dodging. But I couldn't get a super off with the tech LR, so I was like, okay, we'll just do what we can here. We're just gonna get rid of Frieza, and then whatever's left over, strength Gogeta in the back end can, you know, remove and dodge. This guy, he's aged fairly well. Just the numbers need to be buffed a little bit to be in line with the other Dokkan Fest, but for the most part, he's still great. So he just needs an easy A to just bring him in line with more of the more modern Dokkan Fest. But other than that, he's still great. Same with Broly to a degree. I think Broly could use a little more work. But, dude, they're both still great units. I just remember they were right before the 5th year. It was, what was it, New Year's? Oh, man, that was crazy. That was a crazy time. That's for sure. All right, so we got to wrap up here. Got the rotations I want. And just figured, all right, let's just go for it. Hopefully things drop the way they are. And then here I don't get a rainbow, but it doesn't matter because he's going off to be joining the other LR tech, Goku and Vegeta. So yeah, these guys are fun. I've used them enough, not on all the teams, but I've used them enough teams, at least like Last Resort, Fusions, and stuff like that, yeah, they're super, super fun. They don't hit nearly as hard as Vegito, the strength, mostly because like the counters do significant amount of damage, especially at like as an LR with high attack stats and you know all that. Even though their defense is leaving much to be wanted, right? The tech LR, I mean not tech, the strength LR Vegito, they do quite a bit of damage. It's just they don't have defense. These guys have defense for sure. They can take a hit. So it depends on what you value, right? I mean, they can do damage, but it's not significantly as high as Vegito, that's for sure. So there's trade-offs, and that's cool. I like the concept of trade-offs because it really makes you want to think about how you want to play. Here, obviously, 5 units. Gonna use a Whis. Put the Super Saiyan 4 up front because I don't have the rotation I want, and I figured if there was gonna be supers, they'd be up front, and then he can, what's it called, counter those immediately. So here I was hoping to save more rainbows for the next rotation, but I need the AGL to get his super off. So I was like, screw it, gotta do it. But yeah, here, so hit is the main target to die. we want, obviously the tech LR, we got 2 tech units, so like they're going to be vulnerable to him. But we're just like, all right, it'll be okay. Just try to get rid of him first, because we've got 2 turns with the Whis, and there's the counter, right? And you guys can tell. I know people asked me before, how can you tell a counter is happening, or you're gonna dodge, or whatever the case may be? And you'll just see, at least with the super attack counters and super attack dodges, you'll see the brief like black flash. Like you saw, it was like tinted a little dark, and then it went into the super. The delay and the little tint is the hint that you're going to counter. The hint that you're going to counter normal is if there's like a brighter flash on the counter attack animation. You'll know that's a crit, right? So obviously, I think there was a big debate of people saying like crits don't really matter, and like I see their point of view. It only matters though really for the int LR and the strength LR, because they are LRs, so they have an inherently higher attack stats. And then obviously the strength LR has built-in crits in there, so you want more crits, and like they're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? So, but if you're talking about AGL Super Vegeta facing off against like the Legendary Goku event or Legendary Goku, the GT one, yeah, unless he crits, that's pitiful damage. It's because all these bosses have damage mitigation, and crits bypass all that, right? So, being an AGL unit, you're gonna have more additionals than crits. So unfortunately, that's just how it goes. But yeah, here we go. We should kill hit here with the 3rd year LRs with a crit, obviously. And I think Gogeta starts wailing on Kaba here. I don't think he kills him, but he gets a good punch or 2 in. So yeah, I don't really remember exactly how all the runs were. I'm kind of reacting to it while you guys did it, because I did it like, you know, right after lunch. Okay, so here for sure we're going to use Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's active. That's definitely going to happen. And here I'm going to think, okay, I'm going to finish him off. Activate this. So everyone else is going to have, what, minus 40% attack and defense. And then he gets a buff of 40% attack and defense, so he'll definitely wipe out whoever's left. I think I didn't place this right, because I think we don't kill Kaba. He comes to like a sliver of his health. And it's kind of wasted having a huge attack set from the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, super effective against everything, hitting him when he's like about, you just blow on him and he dies, right? I think that's what happened. Well, you can double check here. It's a double super. Yeah. I think that was how it is. Did I get a double super here? Oh, got a dodge. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because I swapped the targeting from Gogeta to Kaba, and that's what happened. Yeah, so he had like a 5 million attack stat. It could have gone on anybody, and it would have been fine, but whatever. We're almost done. So yeah, here I said screw it. We're gonna transform Gogeta. Let's do it. You don't see it too often in Super Battle Road, or you shouldn't if you're, you know, doing things optimally. Because you gotta wait 4 turns, and waiting for 4 turns isn't bad. It's just that usually you're gonna be chewing through items, right? And you want to conserve as many items as you need for like the last stage, just to make sure you finish the event. Here I was like, okay, it's fine, not a big deal. So we get the extra defensive, like extra key, all the orb changing, all that stuff. So I'm here like trying to figure out what's the best path to at least get him to 18, and then of course get the 3rd year LR to 18. So yeah, that's how we're looking. So yeah, I want to ask you guys, if you managed to pull him, are you enjoying him? Did you enjoy the time limit? I basically call time limit like discount last resort. So it's not too bad. But I haven't tried him on Connected Hopes with the PyCon yet, and that's probably something I'm gonna do at some point. But it may or may not happen. You know, just to give you guys an idea of like how Jin and I are operating this channel together, is we still like to make content, and that's fun, but we don't want the pressures of doing it daily. So us joining together gives us time between my work schedule, his work schedule, to, you know, make sure there's some content going out. We're working on some longer projects that's more polished, I want to say. All right, this I remember. This was bad. So I definitely used the Whis. And I'm thinking, I'm going to give into Gogeta a couple of rainbow orbs. We'll be fine, right? He'll dodge, and, well, I mean, it's a medium chance, but he'll dodge. We'll be okay. I gave him 4 orbs. So I got that requirement done, and I'm like, okay, so we'll be okay. Yeah, you'll see this. You'll see this. All right. But to finish off my other point is, yeah, Jin and I have some work projects in the works, and we have ideas on how we want to run the channel. And so some days you'll see me, some days you'll see Jin, maybe see both of us in one day. And yeah, that's what I meant. He didn't dodge that. And I got real scared because I thought I was going to die here. If I didn't dodge at the end with Strength Gogeta, or if I ate a super from Zamasu at any point, yeah, this would have been a dead run. So, witness me clenching my butt cheeks because I wasn't sure if this was going to play out. Yeah, so anyways, guys, to wrap that, my initial point back is that we're going to make content. It's not going to be daily, but it'll be often enough. Hopefully you guys will have been enjoying the stuff and sticking around. So, you know, let us know in the comments. We read them. We discuss them pretty much on every day. We're in contact with each other trying to figure out what's the best way to provide good content and entertainment for you guys that's feasible with our schedule. And that's kind of the point of us joining because, you know, whenever he's free, he'll do some stuff. Whenever I'm free, I'll do some stuff. But, yeah, for the most part, that's where we're at. Yeah, so obviously I ate an item. We still have the Whis active from last time, so I'm not concerned. I was more still sweating bullets because I was like, oh, I almost died. And I didn't even see that I have a Dokkan mode till now, and I'm like, oh, crap, I should have put the third year LR on the second slot and put the new Gogeta up front to do the Dokkan mode, but it is what it is. And I think it was you guys or maybe some other people mentioned that the initial hit off of the Dokkan mode doesn't apply to all the units. It just applies to the unit I'm targeting. So if I crit that one, it's not an automatic crit for all the units across. It's all separate calculations. At least that's what I was told, and that sort of makes sense to me. Which sucks, but makes sense. So yeah, but I crit here, and I'm like, did I crit on Rose? And based on the amount of health I took out, yes, I did. So here is not too bad because I think the rest goes on Rose, so I want to get rid of him. Because I do have 2 int units that aren't necessarily have LR stats. So here I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's going to hit Zamasu. Unless he crits, it's not going to do a ton of damage. And then who's on the back end there? Is it Super? Oh, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I was hoping he'd wipe him out if he crit, but I don't think he crits here. I think we get one more turn out of this. Yeah, we get close, but we are not there. But anyways, here I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm letting the LRs finish it off. Even though it's type disadvantage, I could have easily put Gogeta there and sealed it for sure. But I was like, whatever, we'll be fine. Famous last words, right? Well, either way, guys, you let me know. Let me know if you guys like this style of recording where I record the gameplay already, but then do post commentary afterwards. I don't mind spending the time to do it because I'll be at work, I'll be recording, and I can't obviously put commentary, but if this is cool with you guys, let me know in the comments down below. With that said, be on the lookout. We have some stuff coming up, and hopefully Jin will start to entertain you guys with that, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right? Nolar out.